Well, with me to discuss this further is Mohamed Taha from BBC Arabic. Thanks for coming in. So it seems like the rebels are continuing their advance. What's the latest on the ground?
Yeah, it looks like that. They announced that they are kind of in full control over Aleppo. They said they are controlling the airport and the outskirts of the city. Aleppo is 70 kilometers on the northeast of Idlib, their strong hold, and they are saying now they are advancing towards Hama. Hama is 100 kilometers southwest of Idlib, and it is on the way to Damascus, the capital Damascus. But the army troops are saying they are still in Hama and they didn't leave the city. So there are contradicting reports about the situation of their advance south.
And meanwhile, there have been airstrikes, haven't there, from Russian and Syrian forces. What's that effect been on the area?
Yeah, it wasn't in the last few hours. There was strikes, Russian strikes, and strikes from the governmental troops against these places in Aleppo and also parts of Idlib and the areas that these opposition are saying they are trying to control or controlled in Saraqib and Ma'arat al-Nu'wan. There is that amount of counter resistance from the Russian forces and from the Syrian forces, but this did not apparently prevent the opposition from advancing and from getting more land. And you know, the situation in Syria is getting really escalating day by day. And
in terms of the people on the ground, are people leaving? What are they doing in reaction to all this?
I saw contradicting pictures are coming. So some people are leaving the area of fighting, trying to find safe places, and some people are returning back to see their homes, because you know, when the Syrian government forces controlled some of these areas 5 years ago, some people did not like to be in that situation, especially the people who has links with the opposition. They left, so these people are returning back, the people who are allies to the opposition, but the people, of course, who are allied to the government troops or government, the Syrian government, are leaving. So there is a movement in and out from these cities.
And how much is the regime at risk here?
It's a very difficult question to answer. There is an amount of risk because these troops are advancing south, as I said. There was always a risk during this more than one decade, a decade-long fight between the opposition and the Syrian government. That risk was minimized by the Astana treatment that was also mediated by Iran and Turkey, that there will be areas without fighting. These areas were 4 areas in the south, in the middle, and in the north. Now the fighting is back. There is a kind of risk on both parties, but the situation, the scene is different now, as the main allies of the Syrian government, which is Russia. Russia is busy with the fighting with Ukraine. That wasn't the case 5 years ago. And Hezbollah and Iran are very busy with fighting with Israel, and that wasn't the case 5 years ago.
Mohamed Taha, thank you very much indeed for context there. Thank you.